lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. Huh, so many people on meth. Ow!
What an entrepreneur. Victoria Arrigo began pole dancing in her Miami apartment with a view from the First Street Metro Mover station for the Ultra Music Festival all the way back in 2023. And she realized just by doing it for like maybe 30 seconds, the next day videos of her were all over the place on Instagram and Twitter.
Good
She
for
went
her.
viral.
Good for her.
So when 2024 rolled around, she said, you know what? If everybody's going to pay attention to my pole dancing happening in my apartment, who are waiting to get on the Metro Mover in Miami, why don't I put up my Cash App profile on my balcony? So she did it again. And she did a new routine every 5 minutes from like 10 to 11 p.m.
Wow.
Made some bank. So this year, she started her performance just before midnight and wrapped up at about 1 a.m. And this time she had her Instagram, Cash App, and her Fansly accounts on
Okay.
a newly produced vinyl banner.
Look, she's growing and getting better, and she is an enterprise. Good
Yeah.
for her.
She's really going for it.
Yeah, I always wonder what people do in these apartments to make money in Brickell, and apparently that's what you do. And she plans on making it an annual thing for the Ultra Music Festival.
She's smart. You know, she's not doing it too much. She's making it a special event.
Mm-hmm.
She's figured out how to make some money off of the things that the good Lord gave her.
That's
Good for
right.
you.
Yep.
You wonder, too, when you're walking down the street, how many houses are people doing some OnlyFans stuff from their house, from their room?
You're right about
some
that.
people turn the whole room into a little
There's
studio.
a lot of that. Yeah, there's a lot of influencers down there in that area. Well, 45-year-old Stephen Casumano stopped at a kids' lemonade stand in Clearwater on Tuesday, bought himself one cup of lemonade, downed it, and then said, yes, I'd like to have another one. They're like, okay, yeah, that'll be the same amount. And he's like, oh, no, free refills. And they're like, no, it doesn't work that way. So you got a kid and a mom. He grabbed and then threatened the mom that was out there and said, you're going to give me a free refill.
Oh, boy.
She's like, no, I'm not. Luckily, the kid called 911. They came out and arrested the jerk.
Wow. He called 911 and then got arrested.
No, they called
Oh,
on
they
when he
did.
grabbed his, when he grabbed the
Gotcha.
mom. Yeah, that's why you teach your kids to be able to call 911. You never know when some jerk of a guy is going to grab a mom over a free lemonade.
Unbelievable.
There's a man in Tampa that stole a Tesla Cybertruck after taking it out for a test drive. Well, the dealership found the car using the geo-tracking on it.
Duh.
But then the dummy got arrested when he returned to the dealership to claim his belongings, which he forgot. He's double dumb. There's a car thief that crashed a stolen 2024 Dodge Charger into a ditch and then started taunting a neighbor who confronted him about it.
Too bad you didn't get my face. It's stolen. Ha ha. Ha ha.
I heard the squealing, and I was like, what is that? I did get his face. That's quite a blooper there. I did get his face. The only way you're going to deter crime is to punish it. You let people steal cars and get away with it and get a slap on the hand, then they're going to keep doing it.
Has anybody ever sound like more of a moron? I guess you win.
Too bad you didn't get my face. It's stolen. Ha ha.
Big dummy.
And boy, I tell you, we got more interesting things happening here with things in the air. A Southwest Airlines passenger who was denied boarding for allegedly being drunk and disorderly let out this demonic scream as she was being arrested.
Man, this is going on so much at airports.
I'm telling you, people are taking stuff before their flight
Hey, I was-
that they've never taken before, and it's making them lose their mind. I'm hearing this from people in the circles of airport TSA.
I imagine.
The airports weren't always this crazy,
No,
right?
because people weren't taking as many edibles and mushrooms and anti-anxiety pills and all this crap. You don't know how it's going to affect you. Don't let your first rodeo be at the airport.
Oh, there's like 5 cops. They're wrestling her on the ground. She's saying, you're breaking my arm.
Oh.
They're carrying her out of the airport. Is she sounding like this?
Put her in the wheelchair.
Oh my gosh.
Some people noticed. Yeah. Well, some chaos erupted as a tiger tried to maul a person on the outside of the arena cage in Egypt. Families had gathered up their children and were running for the exits. Just a really crazy thing. And that tiger, they do not let go because it had him through the cage. And I don't know what started. I'd like to see, what was going on. But they were doing everything they can. But boy, when a tiger locks onto you, good luck. They had the whips and everything. That tiger's like, no, I'm going to finish this job.
Is he okay? Is the guy dead?
No reported injuries. I mean, I don't know, but whatever, his arm or whatever the tiger is getting there in that video you can see on KBJ TV on YouTube.
Oh my God.
They're going to leave a mark.
Do not stand close enough for the tiger to swipe you.
Everyone looks horrified.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
well, and I saw today there's some coot that they came and they took his 7 tigers from him, and he was all upset. And of course, he's pulling out guns when they come and take him, and he's saying, those are my support animals. And they said, no, a tiger doesn't work that way because you never know with a tiger. They can turn on you at any time and eat your face. I mean, ask Siegfried and Roy.
Thank you. Nobody tigered harder than those two.
Yeah, so they said, you can't have a tiger as an emotional support animal, so that's not going to work here.
Yeah,
I
good.
mean, it's a tiger.
We
Right.
are saving you from your dumb self.
Yep. I don't know. What do you think about this? Fair or foul? And I use the word foul because we're talking baseball. The Tampa Bay Rays, they've got tough year here because, their stadium got destroyed with the hurricane that we had last year.
Yeah, that roof got shredded.
Now they're playing in the Yankees spring training park. And, a lot of times they love to do that bark at the park thing, where they have all the dogs come out. You can bring your dog into the stadium. So they're doing everything they can to try to get fans out. Is it uncool to play the Amazon doorbell ring while all the dogs are in the stadium? Because that's what they did.
More to go. 6 of 7 in the running
You hear
department.
people booing and dogs barking. Ruff, 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 boom. So people were so upset. Their dogs were freaking out.
Is that the Ring doorbell?
Yes, it's the Ring doorbell. So if you have one of those, your dog's conditioned that anytime it goes,
That's kind of brilliant on the part of the DJ / sound crew as a total amazing inside joke.
yeah. Did you realize that there are some tribes out there that have no modern human contact at all?
Yes, there's one tribe out there that's estimated there's either between 10 to 50 people living there, and if you even try to approach their island, they will try to kill you. Someone tried to do that. He was dead. He tried to teach ways of his religion and tried to bring them together, and they grabbed his body and did unspeakable things to him.
Yeah, the Jehovah's Witnesses might want to skip that stop.
Well, people kind of know this now, so they keep trying to, infiltrate and get some modern world stuff into them, and they don't want it. They're living in the North Sentinel Island in India.
Why would you mess with them? Let them do their thing.
I know. And so now a 24-year-old American tourist is the latest. He is accused of attempting to contact the tribe and apparently left behind a Coca-Cola for them.
What?
Yeah, if this is the same tribe I'm thinking of, they don't like any of this.
Yeah.
Why are you doing it? It's probably for social media, and
Yep.
he should be jailed.
Well, the one guy I'm speaking about, he was really trying to befriend them and be kind. He was leaving them presents and gifts for the first couple days, and he thought he kind of connected with them, and he went too far, and they really took care of him.
Did they rip him limb from
Yeah,
limb?
they did.
Wow.
How about
and
that?
then, and then there are also witnesses seeing them burying different body parts.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, they filed charges against him for breach of protection of Aboriginal tribes. Unclear if somebody consumed the soda or not, but I don't know. We'll see. But they say they try to keep people away from it because they may not have the immune system to deal with modern disease.
Gotcha.
So you could actually wipe out the entire tribe by getting close to them.
That's what happened before. They lost a lot of their tribe members because someone came onto the island and infected everybody.
Think about what happened, when the Spanish were conquering, Central and South America. A lot of those tribes
If
in
you're-
Mexico, they wound up dying
You're
for
a boat,
disease.
they'll start to shoot arrows at you.
Yeah, it's crazy.
This is how we do. It's the KBJ Show.